I'm Ron, and I'm with Split Rock Coffee. And today what I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about the difference between just a generic coffee. You know, you go to the grocery store, you buy it for $7 for a can, a bag, whatever, and a gold standard. A gold standard of coffee, it's made up of higher quality bean. It's made up of coffee that when they take the beans and they take out the outer shell, the outer husk, and the hulls and that part of it away, and then they roast just the bean. That's what brings it to a gold standard, the higher quality beans that are being roasted. Some companies leave the hull right around the bean. There's a little hull there, and they leave that and they grind it. And when they do that, they're using that outer hull as a filler. And so by using that as a filler, I mean, you open the bag and you get that little bit of dust that comes out, or the can pops and you get that little bit of dust that comes out. Well, that's all going into your coffee making. Yeah, you can buy that cheap coffee, and you know, here's what it did to me. I drink that coffee and I would get that, you know, yucky aftertaste, and I could handle 1 cup a day, and that would be about it. All right, that comes from the bitterness, the acidity that they've left in. Well, because we select our beans high quality, we select certain blend of beans. We don't just, you know, use a bean, we use a variety of beans. And then when we blend them together and roast them, we end up with a higher grade, better quality gold standard. All right? So now you have the people that tell me all the time, oh, I got to have my coffee, I got to have that caffeine, I got to have that, you know, that rush of lots of caffeine. That's why they drink Monster drinks and, you know, all that, because they want all that caffeine. Well, what we're doing is we're blending a coffee that is smooth, low in acid, and not bitter, so that when you drink it, you actually crave it. You can drink Split Rock coffee all day long, and you don't get that upset stomach, you don't get that yucky feeling. You get that actually a craving where, you know, you just enjoy that cup of coffee all day long. Now, what I was getting at, people that have to have that rush, they think, okay, they go in and they buy buy the darkest roast that's there. Go to the gas station, go to the cafe and get the dark roast and think they're going to get their caffeine high off of that. The dark roast has the least amount of caffeine. In fact, you see, when they start roasting the beans, what's the first bean that comes out of the roaster? The light roast, medium, dark, and decaf. Okay, so the way it works is that when they take the light roast out, because they've roasted it the least, it has the most caffeine. The decaf comes out last, but you know, we're talking light, medium, and dark. When you usually go in and buy a cup of coffee, if you're looking for caffeine, you're not buying decaf. So they think they got the most caffeine when in reality they got the least. So make sure that if you're looking for caffeine, buy the light roast, right? So that's my tip for today. Caffeine, light roast, smooth, low in acid, Split Rock coffee. Thanks, and I will have more tips coming for you. Stay tuned. Thank you, and have a great day.